Greetings, Willie here. It is Saturday evening. We have just set up camp here in the backcountry near the old Grand Canyon Airport. If you've seen my stuff before, I'll put some pictures on that here. It was started in 29, I think, shut down in 64, so they moved to the new location they're at right now. I'll give you a quick tour of our campsite right now. Hiker setup. So anyway, it's supposed to get down to 52 tonight. So I've got everything set up for a camera. We're going to shower tonight before we hit the rack. We did spend some time exploring backcountry roads around the east side of Tusayan, or no, west side of Tusayan. They go back into the back way into the Grand Canyon instead of from the east side like we did this morning. So good day. Just getting ready to cook some dinner for my little boy. He's going to have pizza tonight. He's playing inside the camper. Here's the setup with the fridge, and I'll get the cook stove and everything out here in a little bit and stuff like that. So that's just a quick update. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll talk to you in a few. More bad condition. That's it right there. I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to go set up a camera, okay? Is that alright?
Yeah, but I don't see any airport.
Well, this used to be the airport and the runway that used to come towards the mountain. Okay. It is Sunday, about 9:30 in the morning. We're looking at August the 22nd. We are south of the Grand Canyon. You can see the structure behind me is the old Grand Canyon Airport. And I'll back this off a little bit. The structure was built, I believe, in the 1920s and then was decommissioned, and they moved to the current airfield they are in, I think, in like 63 or 64. And as you can see on the front of it, it's in pretty poor condition. Even though they have trespassing signs and camera signs everywhere, the building's in quite poor condition, and it's probably going to start falling down unless they do start doing something to it here, you know, to keep it a little more structurally sound. And I'll give you a quick pan of the airfield here. But anyway, I love seeing these old buildings and stuff like that. I hate to see them fall down, but it looks like what's going to happen. And there are scads of rifle shells and shotgun shells and bullet holes in the tin and stuff like that. So people have had their way with this place over the years. I feel bad for it. And if you look on the side buildings here, we have some outbuildings, some barns. Looks like some people used to do some horses here. But as you can see, the roof's caving in on this side of the building. This probably would have been like an entrance and an exit for getting your tickets and stuff like that. And then over here to the northeast is some old buildings. There's a chimney standing in place and some old buildings over there and some underground storage. So again, it's great to see these old buildings and stuff like that, but it's sad that they're falling down. If you look over here, this is a fuel pump house. This is where they used to pump aviation gas. You know, it's still got some roof on it. That's the reason why it's still standing. But that's where your pump was, mounted right there. You got some miscellaneous junk here, some old rims. And I think it was actually drywall. Bullet holes, shotgun shells. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this little trip in the past here at the south of the Grand Canyon at the old Grand Canyon Airport. And there's a squirrel going up in the roof right now. Alright, we'll check out some more sights and I'll keep you posted. Willie signing off. Fall down. At least that one had a new roof put on it at one time. I'm just going to get up here in the shade, okay? So that way you don't get too hot. How does that sound? I'm going to shut this off, alright? Well, greetings. We've moved on to a different part of the buildings here. These would be where the support houses were for the airport. As you can see, they're in very poor condition also. I wouldn't even attempt to go inside, let alone want to trespass on this. The porch is about ready to fall in. The roof on the porch is ready to fall off. This looks like at one time it did have a new roof put on it. The access buildings, the doors have fallen off, so the critters and the weather's getting in. And the chimney's starting to decay. Like I say, you know, they've been, this is, I say, built in the 20s, so it's 100 years old. I think it's doing okay for its age, but historically, I don't think anything's been done to try to help these out as far as to try to maintain their health and well-being. I mean, here's shingles on the ground, an old fiberglass style, probably with asphalt and asbestos in it. The window chassis are falling off. They have all these signs that you're on camera everywhere and stuff like that, but from my point of view, I would never want to enter one of these just because of the safety feature. You fall through the floor and end up in a basement or something like that. Anyhow, there'll be some shadows and some light spots here. It is, like I say, it's approaching 10 o'clock. Nice old building. And then over here by the hiker, is an old chimney. There's a building here that burnt down. There was a power access, and over here is an old cistern or root cellar, or whatever you'd like to call it. Had a dirt roof on it. It's pretty much decayed. They've got signs up everywhere, but the doors need to be fixed on it to keep the varmints and the weather out. There's a basement access. Give you a quick pan. Here's the old airport over there. Little boy looking around. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little trip back in time here at the Grand Canyon Airport. Like I say, from the 20s to the 60s, this was a rocking place for about 40 years. I doubt they'll ever do anything with it except to watch it fall down. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little trick back in time. It's Willie signing off. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this little trip back through time here at the old Grand Canyon Airport. It's kind of cool to see these places and know that they once existed, even though this one's in quite poor condition. And as always, if you like videos like this, you should check out some other people like Andrew of St. Pierre White, Chris with Venture 4x4, obviously Lifestyle Overland, things like that. You can enjoy those things as much as I enjoy these. I'm not looking for subscribers. I'm not looking for likes or dislikes. I just like to document these things with my little boy, and so that my family scattered across the country can look and see what I've been doing with my adventures here in Arizona. So I hope you enjoy this, and I look to see you again in the near future. Take good care. I'll talk to you soon.